Good morning, everybody. My name is ZX Hoop, and welcome to Farming Simulator 25. We just woke up this morning, and we actually just bought a new shop and a new rollback truck to start a new hauling business, and try and see if we can get some money going. Currently, we just have this little house here. We only rent it. So that garage over there, that's not even owned by me. I don't even know what's in there. I think there's just a couple trucks, but the guy who actually owns this is like the one who just goes in the garage and everything. Let me shut these doors. But as you can see, we just got a couple bedrooms here. And this right here is my room, or my office, I mean. This is my room right here. But, so we're going to be attempting to start like a new hauling business and see if maybe we can, get some good profit. Now it is raining today, which is interesting. It hasn't rained here in quite a while, but we're just going to hop in the old S10, drive on down to the shop. It should be just down the street over here. You guys should be able to see it as soon as I turn around this hill. But, so, we just bought a brand new rollback truck. And it was probably the most costly thing about this entire thing. The shop, I didn't pay that much for it. I paid only probably about I think like 100K for it. And then the rollback truck was like 120K. And that was us getting it even with like a deal. Here's the shop here. And there's the new rollback. And I can give you guys a quick tour of the shop really quick. So if we just back in on over here, we got a couple C-vans. We keep some random things in there, tools, stuff like that. We got some construction materials, big old dumpster. I actually had this place built. I just bought the property, so I just had them built it. So it looks like they just left like some of the materials here and everything like that. We got a little back lot here. It's really muddy though. Diesel tank, propane tank. When we get a forklift, we'll eventually be able to get some propane to put in the forklift and everything. Here's the rollback. Then we got some other construction materials over here, just some wood, barrels, random stuff. There's a car here, another dumpster. We go in here. We have a trailer, a couple different materials and everything. I think this actually needs to go out to a job site. I've been talking to a guy about that for a minute, but he hasn't really gotten back to me in a while. A couple shelves, and yeah, so this is our shop here. It's just a 2-door garage shop, so nothing too crazy or insane. Alright, for now, let's just hop in the rollback. So, what is actually going to be happening today is we actually have a customer. It's actually John Deere. It's one of their smaller shops. And they need us to go and get one of the welding bodies put on one of their trucks because they only have one. I don't know why this guy's trying to pass me. He's going to get into an accident. But they only have one welding truck right now. So they need me to put a welding body on another one of their trucks. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Nothing too crazy. It shouldn't take that long. The only thing is I do have to order the welding body, but they did say that they would cover the cost for the welding body and everything like that. So we're just going to get over to their shop and pick up the truck. And they did say that it also needs like a couple things, like maybe like an oil change, just like some tune-up, stuff like that. I'm actually really excited to get this started. Of course I am a little nervous because, I don't want to go back to working. So we really have to make sure that we succeed at this. So I'm just going to do it to the best of my ability, get some contacts, get to know some people around the town and everything like that. And hopefully we'll be able to start a pretty profitable business. I don't know why this train sign is taking so long. Thank God. Okay, here we go. So I did actually take the wrong turn. We actually want to take this turn right here. There it is. Now, it looks like this is only a 35 mph zone. So we're just, and their shop should be visible from the top of this hill, I believe. Because here's the big lake that's in the middle. And yeah, I don't know if you guys can see it, but their shop is actually just right down there. There's the big lake. This place is absolutely beautiful. I loved moving here. I was originally from New York. I was just working on like the elevator buildings and everything like that. I was in the elevator union. But I wanted to move somewhere quieter with a little more farm, not really a city. So we ended up moving out here, and I have to say it's probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life so far. And so here we are. There's the shop. Good thing there's no crop here. I'm just gonna pull up here. And that is actually the truck over there that we're gonna be taking and putting the welding body onto. I'm just gonna back this in here. I'm trying to turn it around real quick just so we can get out of here pretty easily. And so we can load the truck as easy as possible. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna lower the ramps. Alright, and this is the John Deere shop right here. Here's some of the employees' vehicles. This is a nice 4500 right here. Pretty nice F-150. Pretty nice Mustang. And this is actually the truck that we had to take over here. It's been out of commission for a while, so they just have it over here. So I'm gonna go get the keys to it. We'll load this up on the rollback. So I guess this is their office, so I guess this door. Alright. Little forklift here, and yeah, here we are. So this is actually what they want us to put on here, is this welding body right here, because like I said, they only have one welding truck right now, which is this one, and then two stake body trucks right here with the short gates. So let's give this guy a call and see where the keys are. Alright, I just got off the phone with him. He told me that the keys are actually in this toolbox over here. So we'll just open this up. There we go, got the keys. I guess they're out on like a run or something right now. I don't really know what they're doing, but he told me it was all good for me to just come and take the truck and everything like that. So we're just gonna go and grab the truck. Hopefully it fires right up. Alright, come on. It wants to start. Come on. There we go. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we gotta get this thing. Oh, I might have to move the truck though, I'm not gonna lie, because I actually did put it in a horrible position. Thought it was gonna be easy, but I guess not. Alright, here we go. Should be a lot better. Alright. Just gonna pull this truck right onto it. There we go, nice and easy. A little more towards the front so the weight's evened out. Strap down, boom, boom. Hold the ramps up. And we are in business. We have our first piece of business at our new location. I actually drove past here when I first moved here, and I gave these guys a call because I saw the truck sitting out there. And, you know, we talked about a couple things, and they said that it would be okay with me doing it, which is actually really surprising, you know, since I'm like new to the, let me close these gates real quick. Since I'm like new to the town and everything, you know, I don't really have that much of a reputation, but that's why, you know, we got to get some smaller jobs like this, build up our reputation, and, you know, really be able to do things like this more often so we can actually, you know, make that money. Oh, I also, let me check if the shop actually has the welding body in store. I actually haven't even ordered it yet. Let me give them a call real quick. Alright, so I just gave them a call. They do have it in stock, and they said they have it ready at the shop for us right now, which is actually amazing. So we're going to go and pick that up. And we actually do not have a forklift at our shop, so I'm hoping maybe they have one and they'll be able to load it on for us, since we don't have one, but we'll see when we get there. Ooh, nice red interior. I forgot that I had the red interior. Let's pull up right over here. Now the shop is actually just right next to our shop. It's literally right behind it. Stop sign. I have to take this a little wide. Sorry about that, blue car. And here's another shot of the lake. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Is that a boat? What is he doing out there? Is he okay? Let me just stop in the middle of the road real quick and, look at that. Oh my god, it is choppy out there. I don't know what this guy's thinking, but I mean, you do you, I guess, bro. Alright, let's go hop back in the truck. There's the shop. Turn right here. Other shop that actually sells stuff is right here. And there it is. They have the welding body already prepped for us and everything. Oh my god, I almost hit that sign. Jesus, I'm still getting used to driving this. I actually just got my CDL to be able to drive this thing. I didn't even have it before. I had to take the course and everything. They had to teach me literally almost everything fresh. Alright, so I'm just gonna put it like right here, I think. I'm gonna go in and talk to these guys and see if they can actually get it loaded onto the truck for us. Alright, thanks for that, baby. I don't know why I just called him baby. Alright, well, they just loaded everything up. I don't know why I just called him baby. Jesus, probably gonna think I'm a weirdo. I hope you didn't hear that, but... So they loaded everything up for us. It looks like it's on the truck. They actually just placed... I don't know why they placed it like that, but it's just like on the back. It's not even actually attached. But... So we're just gonna pull in over here. Pull into the shop, bring these two in. Alright, we're good. I have to take this a little wide too. I genuinely have no idea why he loaded it and placed it actually on top of the truck instead of behind it. But, I mean, whatever. There's that plate there, right there. Let's wait for these guys to go. Oh my god. Stuff to do, man. Sorry, red car. I got stuff to do. I need to unload these, so we're just gonna have to wait a second. Just gonna back it right up in here. And I guess we can just unload it right here. We'll just take all the straps off, everything. Do that. Back this truck into our shop. Back her right into the shop here. Perfect. Alright, perfect. So we can get the tune-up done and everything like that, and then we can get everything set up with this welding bed. Just gonna back the rollback up. But to be able to actually fit it through here, we have to put the ramps down. I don't really have that much space. I don't really want to put it like out in the dirty back lot. Alright, here we go. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. So happy you guys were on this journey with me to pick this up, starting our new business. And you know, if this series interests you, you know, make sure to check out episode 2. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.